Hi, I'm Kim Sauer at National Electronics Week in Birmingham. I'm joined today by Nigel Watts from ISMOSYS. What stands behind ISMOSYS? What does that mean?
ISMOSYS stands for Integrated Sales, Marketing and Operations System, and it's a channel model. It's evolved from a traditional representative model that's been in the industry for the last 35, 40 years, but that is now failing the industry because it hasn't evolved in the way that the supply chain needs sales and representation to do so. We've taken the model over the last 20 years, and it now adds value in a way that our lines certainly appreciate, and so do our customers.
Okay, and you mentioned 20 years, so this is actually your anniversary year as well.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
so
sorry.
You've decided to come to National Electronics Show to celebrate that as well.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. It's part of an annual, a year-long celebration, really, because 20 years in an industry such as us, or such as ours, is a long time.
Yeah.
And we've been through many changes, and evolution continues, and you must continue to evolve.
Yeah, I mean that's the key to a lot of success. The industry is changing, your customers are changing. So let's talk a little bit about your customers and their needs and how you provide them with the innovative solutions that you do have.
Okay, so what we've done specifically over the last 4 or 5 years is develop a business model that makes it easy for customers to come and get what they need in terms of resources, especially at the demand creation piece at the end of the chain. So we have a strapline in our business, Paul. We're responsible for putting the silicon in the sockets, being quite sort of rudimentary about it, but that's our role. What happens after that? The supply chain takes over, and it could end up in volume production in Guangdong province or Korea or anywhere else, and we receive our commission based on that sale. But if you're not in the bill of material to begin with, the rest of it is irrelevant.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you did mention or you hinted at a global network there. Let's talk a little bit about the UK and then expand a little further or investigate further how the global markets are evolving. But for the UK, since we're at National Electronics Week, what's been changing? What's driving change and what's driving the market here?
First of all, everything's changed. I mean, I've had the luxury of being in the industry now for over 35 years, and as I say to sales guys that I talk to, when I was a young salesman, it was easy. If you wanted a big customer, you looked for a big building with a big car park, because everything happened inside the building and everyone drove to work. It was an easy identification process. Now, 2 or 3 guys with funding can be anonymous, and they can drive a global supply chain and be a multi-billion-dollar organisation. The challenge to the sales guy now is, how do you find them? So you've got to go to market differently, you have to represent your lines differently, and you have to be innovative in the way that you do. And if you look at our stand today, you'll find that we probably present ourselves differently to most of our peers in the building.
Absolutely, you certainly stand out as being different, and it's great to see the way you show your company is also the ethos behind it.
Absolutely. Practice what you preach.
Yeah, you have to. Now, going beyond the UK then, do you think there are some differences there, or is it all very much in the same sort of style?
Different, no. The business ethos is the same. The deployment in each territory and country can be different because the local cultures are different. So we believe in a word, global. So we're globally based. Well, in fact, we're pan-European today, but we have global aspirations. But what we do is locally focused. So we have country nationals in each country that we operate in. Yeah. Rather than parachute people in from abroad and expect that you're going to achieve the success that you desire. It won't happen. Yeah. You've got to be respectful of local cultures.
Yeah, absolutely. So think global but act local.
Correct. Exactly that. Whether they may want to still buy a wireless network from one of our lines, and it will be the same wireless network, but even their decision-making process may vary by country, just based on the culture of the companies you're dealing with.
And what does the future hold for ISMOSYS? Next 20 years?
Well, hopefully I'm still around. That would be nice. We started it, so I'm hopefully going to finish it one day. Continue evolution. I mean, I did mention earlier, the global model really interests me. We've now successfully deployed ourselves across Europe, and we won't rest until we've got a true global entity that actually meets the demands of the global supply chain from concept to consumption.
Excellent. Well, I wish you good luck with that, and look forward to catching up with you at the next show and next year here in Birmingham as well.
It's been my pleasure, and thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.